We are live. Season 2, episode 13. A happy January. Larry's, Larry P., Larry Herb Melnick, and the architects, Clint, Jessica's brother Beal.
Hey!
How about that?
Did we check the
date? 2025. Anthony Long in attendance tonight, back from St. Martin, 84 degrees. 47 in Florida.
Welcome it's a tad nipply outside.
Tony Long.
55 in Vancouver.
The same temperature here.
Yep.
It's hysterical. Have a little opening.
I woke up and it was like 42.
42 in the community of Clint Beal. Our good buddy, fan of the show, Billy K., apparently hospitalized in some emergency room in Jersey tonight. So get well, buddy.
Well,
that's not good.
I sent him a message. He's not drinking enough PBRs because you know what is in beer, right? 13 minerals. Billy, you'll be out of the hospital in a day if you drink more PBRs. Today's a Rainier beer.
He needs to hook up that IV with PBR. Now, remember when you dried out last month? You were sick as a dog for 3 days.
Yeah, got sick. You can't do it.
The Melnick system, I'm telling you, it's very intricate. 26 in New York. Wintertime. There he is.
Oh, there he is, Billy.
Live from where he's in some hospital in Long Branch. But he's watching tonight. How about that? Beer does a body good. It certainly does. Happy New Year, guys. We're back.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
This epic just continues to go forward.
And?
Okay. Are you drinking? Are you eating your lunch meats? What's going on in
lunch meats? No. Yeah.
You need the PBR in the IV.
No.
Healthy to all, buddy. Get out of there.
He'll be fine. But hey, tell Billy, if you're listening, your wife can't be buying Michael Kors or Wang Chung purses that are so small she can't even put a dollar bill into it. So you got to get the big knapsack that we talked about, that bro sack. Bring the beers in that way.
Smuggle it in with your
smuggle them in. Yeah. So what else is happening, Lawrence?
NHL announced some good news for Floridians. The 2026 Winter Classic will be in Miami. Panthers taking on the Rangers at Lone Depot Park, home of the shit Marlins. The Lightning will host the Bruins at Raymond James in Tampa for the Stadium Series. So we'll have 2 outdoor hockey games, January, February of 26, in the great state of Florida.
Are you
on the trip?
Are you going to go?
I'll go to the Miami game.
Yeah. What do you think a ticket's going to? What do you think a ticket's going to cost?
I'll grab them. For baseball, they might get about 500 people, but this, with the retractable roof and however they're going to do the configuration, it'll be one of the smaller ones because it seats about 40,000 max. So if you put some seats on the field with the hockey configuration, but should be interesting. I remember they did it at Dodger Stadium once. Anaheim had it. Panthers have a bigger crowd than the Marlins usually do. No question about it. Panthers, over the last couple of years, they're playing great. Stanley Cup champions. Marlins, nobody. Rant number 1, and this has been ongoing now for a while. The Ranger free-for-all continues. Rempe sent down to the HL with the Kaliev edition. They split over the weekend with a couple of road matinees, losing to Clint's Caps on Saturday.
Woo-woo!
Blackhawks in Chicago on Sunday, only to lose the game back at the Garden on Tuesday night to Dallas. They're leading the entire game. They blow a 3-0 lead, ultimately give up a shit goal at the end of regulation, and predictably they lose in overtime. For the first time, it looked like they could win back-to-back games since the end of November. What's the problem here? they're now looking at a 29% chance to make the playoffs. They need to turn this shit around quick, or the season's over.
No, it's over. It's over. Boo, boo them anyway. Who cares?
What's going on here? The team got off to a great start.
You got a dressing room that doesn't know what the general manager is going to do, what the brass is going to do, right? You sit out Trouba. You treat Trouba like shit. Now you're treating Krider like shit. And the way the NHL is now, it's all about money.
Yeah, well, Miller, agreeing with Tony Long, the Miller giveaway, that was the game there. Bad penalty and, just a variety of errors. I don't know what's going on. Very disappointing.
Like I said, I'm talking to some of these guys on Messenger. We don't get a lot of Ranger games. There's enough shit going on here with Vancouver, Pettersson, and Miller. Same shit, right? Same type of, you're not going to get along with everybody in the dressing room. But what I see in New York, and again, don't see that many games, but when I do, I kind of watch, but I don't. But listen, you can't treat your captain like shit and have everybody follow and be happy about it, unless Trouba did something, which I don't think he did. There was no complaining.
Trouba was not to blame.
I told Georgie Boy 2 days ago, George Sherrileth at that, whatever is, I can't even explain it. Anyways, I said they were the best team in the league last year. They were the best team in the league until the playoffs, and then things get a little tough.
They lose a tough series to the Panthers, who go on to win the Cup. Virtually the same team opening up the season. They get off to a good start.
No, they all had great years. Did they overachieve? Possibly. But
one stat that I saw over the weekend, they led the league last year, 28 come from behind victories. And I think right now they're at 4 or 5. So they're falling behind. The game of the Garden against the Stars, I watched it. The great Sam Rosen call on the MSG feed. And they're up 3-0 against a very good Dallas team. So that could have given them a back-to-back wins, a little momentum. They're battling now with Columbus and the Islanders for last place, which is unthinkable in the Metropolitan. Yeah. So at this point, you got the break coming up.
I don't know, Tony. Again, you're not going to get along with everybody in the dressing room. So, Tony and everybody, Peterson or Pettersson or whatever the hell his name is from Finland or Sweden, who gives a shit, is making $11 million. He hasn't played, 30 games this year? He's 26 years old. JT Miller busts his ass, had to leave for there's 15 different excuses as to why he had to leave for personal reasons. Why can't people just come out and say, it's like, lower body injury. Are you kidding me? Tyreek Hill played the whole year with a broken hand. They disclose that. You can see a guy gets hit on the ice. It's his knee or his ankle. Just state what it is.
Josh Allen, quarterback in Buffalo Bills. He played with injured the whole year.
What is this bullshit? What's the bullshit now that you can't tell what the injury is? Who came up with that stupid shit? Is that Bettman again? Is that Bettman? That's bullshit. And another thing,
you played. You came out. Your generation, regardless of the sport, they played. They came out. Football players played. You guys, NHL, they played in the 80s, 70s. My God, go back in the 60s, the original 6.
We knew if a guy had a broken hand or a bruised hand or a bad elbow or whatever, and we'd go hack him.
You give a little swat.
That's part of the game.
That's the game.
Cool. So anyways, I don't know what's the general manager, Aldine or whatever. I don't know what he's going to do. I would suspect he's going to trade JT Miller because I think JT, and I think he's American. He's an aggressive American kid that wants to win. He plays balls out all the time, but he's pissing some people off in the dressing room. That's my take on it.
Well, when he's making $8 million, you're finished.
Yeah, he's making $8 million. So they're going to trade him because he's 5 years older. Probably a mistake, but in salary cap era, nobody gives a shit. There's no loyalty. Drury has no loyalty.
No, but at what point does Laviolette get the axe?
Laviolette has to say to his team when he's up 3-0, play like the Rangers of '86. Van Breesbroek gets the puck in his zone. We don't have to touch the puck. We didn't have to touch the puck. He'd get it and he'd shoot it out the zone. Play defensive. Can they play defensive? I don't know. I don't know. Adam Fox won the Norris. Now they're saying he's too small. He's not good enough. DeAndre Miller, not big enough.
It's the same team as last year.
Yeah, the same team. So there's something wrong. There's something wrong.
Dysfunction. It's within that locker room. Whatever it is, but you've got another couple weeks. You turn it around, or they're not going to make the playoffs. So and then you blow up the team.
The trade deadline's not for another 2 months, so you got to put up with these guys for it's hard to trade an $8 million guy.
Yeah,
and they needed Trouba. Now they're shitting on Krider, right?
Oh yeah,
he scores 50. He's going to come back in 10 years and be one of the best alumni guys to ever play, just like Adam Graves, who looks like our fucking jabroni, my ex-defense partner.
Well, you're not going to see number 2.
Yeah. So anyways, one of the best Rangers ever. One of the best Rangers. How many Rangers have scored 50? Right? He's one of them. So he'll be you can't treat guys like that. You can't. It's been going on forever, but that's the way it is. General manager.
There's a lot to blame. And something, it's just been very disappointing. It literally, that switch turned. They lost on that West Coast trip back at the end of November to the red hot Jets. And from that point on, they've sucked. It's 2 months to literally go from first to worst. So you would not. Anyway, let's move on. Take a moment. Let's go league wide. NHL report cards. Let's grade each team as we near the midway point. Going to go down alphabetically, top to bottom. Quick grade. I'll give you my grade. You give me your grade. Quick assessments. Start from the top. Anaheim, I say D.
Pretty hard, Lawrence. I don't even watch hockey, but I'm going to say F.
They're not good. Boston, again, D. They get rid of the coach. He goes to St. Louis. He turns that team around. D.
D minus.
D minus. Buffalo, D.
Oh, my God. With the defense they have, the young kids like Power and, D again.
They're underachieving again.
Yeah.
You're neck in the woods. Calgary, B.
Yeah. C plus. Huberdeau's turned it around a bit. Yeah.
Former Panther. Here's the team I like. Tough, gritty, well-coached. Carolina, I give it an A.
Every year. Is it the coach? Is it the general manager? They're one of the best teams every year.
It's a system.
Every year.
It comes from the top. They get the right players in there. They're very competitive. They beat the Panthers here last week. They're good.
Yeah.
Blackhawks, D.
Why would you have an outdoor game with the worst team in the league? But I guess because anyway, 80,000.
I like it in Wrigley, but they're not good. Colorado, I give them a B.
Yeah, they're playing good. McKinnon can't replicate what he did last year.
No, but solid B. Columbus, C.
Columbus coming on a little bit.
They're playing better.
Yeah.
Dallas, we saw the other night. They beat the Rangers. I say A.
Again, one of the top teams in the league.
They're good. Detroit, Stevie Yzerman, C, but moving up.
C plus will get better. Yeah.
Okay. Your beloved Edmonton Oilers, Lawrence Melnick, 2-time Stanley Cup champion, B.
Plus.
They're in the finals last year, played tough, which brings us next to Florida. A, they've had some troubles as of late. They're 2-4 out of the last 6, but still well coached, good locker room, solid A.
Yes. get back to my Oilers. I don't watch hockey, but Draisaitl scored his 30th today. That's I don't know how many consecutive years. But I think they're losing to Pittsburgh. They're down 3-0. But
they're going to go deep into the playoffs again.
And
Los
again,
Angeles, ravaged by fires. The Kings, I'll give an A.
Hey, yeah, that's a real surprise.
No, that's a surprise to me. Yeah. Minnesota, again, solid across the board, A.
Yeah. Again, same coaching, same players, basically. Good system. Bill Guerin.
Montreal, unthinkable. Again, D. You're not going to fire Marty St. Louis, but no. They're not going to want to put up with that much longer in that town.
What did they go? 7 or 8 games, 9-game losing streak.
What was
now they're? I think now they're 1 game over 500. So you got.
They're pathetic.
No, they've turned. I'm going to give them a C, and I don't think I don't like. I hate Montreal, but anyways, I'm going to give them a C because they're starting to turn it around.
I like Marty St. Louis. So again, that's a pressure cooker. We'll see what happens. It brings us now to Nashville, F.
Oh yeah.
That's conservative.
Yeah. What was Trotz ever a general manager or just a coach? So that's his first couple of years, right?
Did a good job in the beginning with the Islanders. Long time with the Predators. Back front office now. A lot of problems.
Yeah. No. And they brought in a bunch of free agents too, right? And
it's not working.
No.
New Jersey, A.
Yeah, playing really well. Whoa. Yeah, they're playing really well.
Islanders, Lou Lamoriello and Patrick Roy is having problems again. D.
French guy behind the bench, powder keg, not going to get along with Lou. Not going to put up with that shit.
No, that's not a good mix. Rangers, only because of their start, I would put them at a C, but dropping close to a D.
Yeah, D. And to get back to Tony and his question, I heard Zibanejad for Miller. I don't think that's enough because I think Miller can score 30 on his own. Zibanejad is a centerman. He needs help. And who's he going to pass a puck to if Pettersson's not playing, right?
Right. No. Here, Tony Long again. Lou Lamoriello. How does he have a job? He ran the course in Jersey, and it's not going well now with the Islanders. Ottawa. Let's zip through the remaining ones quick. Ottawa C.
Sure.
Flyers B.
Sorry, Ottawa. I can't figure those guys out. They go on 5-game winning streak and they go a 5-game losing streak. Anyway, who is the next one?
Philadelphia.
Who?
Flyers.
Oh, don't even want to talk about them. Hate them.
I hate them, but I got to give them a B.
Boo!
Are you? No.
Boo!
They get an F. They get it.
I hate them, but
hey, Lawrence, I don't even care if they're leading the league in wins. They're still getting an F from me.
All right, fuck them F.
Thank you.
Pittsburgh C.
Yeah, they're unpredictable. Something's wrong with that team too.
No.
And you got the 3 big guys, and you're not going to trade them.
No, they're going to run the course.
Gensel
was an amazing pass last night. The kid
Gensel goes to Tampa. Doesn't he have 20? Scored 20. That was a big mistake.
They got to start to get young. Yes, Willie. Billy, Flyers do suck. San Jose D.
I fucking hate.
In a hospital bed.
Philadelphia.
Not far from Jersey. He's down. I don't know, where is he? Freehold, some hospital. He's close to the Pennsylvania line.
Who? Tony?
No, Billy. He's in a hospital in southern Jersey.
Well, that's where he lives.
Flyers suck, though.
Oh, it explains the hospital.
So listen.
Seattle Kraken, C.
Are we going through every freaking team?
There's only 8 left. Let's zip through quick. Kraken, C.
Keep going.
St. Louis Blues, C.
Can't figure them out either.
Good coaching change. Tampa Bay, C.
Yeah, I'd say B minus.
Jersey Shore.
They expect more.
They do. The shit Maple Leafs, B.
Don't even want to talk about them. I hate them.
Playoff time, F.
They're right up with the Flyers, F.
The Utah Hockey Club, a surprising B.
Give them an F because I hate the name.
Okay. Vancouver, your former team, B.
Are you kidding me? They're 500. They should be way better than that. They're not playing good. There's something wrong. Something's going to happen. You watch.
No,
I guarantee it.
Vegas Golden Knights, A.
They might win it again.
They're solid year after year after year. They get into the postseason.
Big George.
Washington Capitals, which Ovechkin is on the verge of surpassing the great one. I give him an A.
Matter of time. So
I agree.
Let's go back to Big George McPhee. So I'm going to be in Vegas in February for my 65th birthday. That just reminded me, I'm phoning up my little friend George McPhee, who owned the Mexican Blue Moon Cafe in New York we used to go to after the games. I want to go to a Vegas game. I think it's Saturday the 22nd of February. And also Big Brian Mack, who's running the show in Washington. Those two the one little bastard and the one big son of a bitch. Mack was the biggest man I think I've ever seen, and ripped like you wouldn't believe. What a job he's doing in Washington. Yeah. Anyways.
Great front office. All right, last one, Winnipeg Jets, B.
Winnipeg Jets, A.
Got off to a great start, floundered a little bit, but
well, you can't keep up that type of.
No, they started 11-1. And back to your birthday.
Yeah.
I'm trying to coordinate this and have a little Larry's reunion.
That I have to phone George, and I don't have his number, but I'm going to phone the front office and Kelly McCrimmon. I played with his brother Brad in Boston. I'm going to give them a call and see what because they came to town the first year that Vegas was in playing the Canucks. And I said, Kelly, I went up to the press box. They're right beside me in the press box. And I went up to Kelly and I said, hey, Kelly, I'd like to come to a game. You guys have an alumni suite? He said, Larry, this is our first year. We have no alumni. I said, sorry. I felt like an idiot. So now I can phone them and possibly they have a suite.
That would be great. They put the kibosh on you at the Garden. They put the kibosh on you in Boston. They put the kibosh on you in Vancouver. So hopefully you have some clout. If we go to Vegas, you get us into a game and we get a couple, some drinks.
I have to ask to go to events. They don't invite me. I have to ask. And then they say, "Oh, okay, Larry, we can probably fit you in." So I said, "Fuck, whatever." So
it's probably easier to get you into Billy Kay's hospital room than to get you into one of the NHL.
Hey, listen.
That's Jessica's brother.
No, it's Jessica's brother. Believe me. Hey,
there's a lot of money in that Beal family.
So my wife. Okay, so are we at the rants part? No, just wait. Okay, so listen. This is a really important statement, okay? So you two guys, I've had a couple of beers today. I didn't golf, but I golfed yesterday and the Tuesday, Wednesday.
Did you take out your urine cologne we talked about the last show?
No, I haven't bought that yet.
I'll get it for you for your birthday.
There you go. Okay, you do that. That'd be good. So
that's my gift to you. You smell like urine the entire trip in Vegas.
It's not urine.
It's must.
It's draft beer. It's the draft beer cologne. $60.
But it smells like piss.
No, that's not.
It's bar room.
No, it smells. It's the aroma of a bar, which I guess, maybe it's 10% peat.
A hint of piss.
Yeah, exactly.
Would Rochelle approve that?
So we have some controversy here. Okay, so my wife is saying, "Are you back to drinking again?" I said, "Yeah, I'm back to drinking. I'm having a couple of beers here and there." But so
I think we have a photo of that.
Larry during his 4-day window when he dried out was out to get a few extra bucks.
Is that
he was moonlighting during the holiday season?
Is that the subway in New York?
Hey, it might be Vancouver.
Yeah, that's the LRT.
Oh, there you
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's,
look at the Pied Piper in front of the PBR display.
can you see my socks? Can you?
No.
You can't. You
No.
can't go down on my socks. Anyways, so Lawrence,
It's refreshing to see in pants.
my wife says to me, "Okay, so you're back drinking. You're not eating sandwich meats, and you're trying to watch your diet." I said, "Yeah, I'm having a couple of beers." So, but the thing I said, I'm just having one beer. So yeah, I know.
He's back.
So
He's back. He got deathly ill last month by drying out. I beg the Melnick system can't handle that shock. He's not a social drinker. He's a binge drinker. I was afraid he would start to get the shake.
So
he's back.
There's a couple of things about beer I want to, if I can,
of course,
just state. This is important, Lawrence. Okay, listen. This is educational. I did my homework. So I tell my wife I'm just having one beer. But if you put 2 beers in one glass, is that 1 beer or 2 beers?
Well, technically it's 1.
Thank you.
That's why if you have that big boot at Oktoberfest, which is
exactly.
Exactly.
So I'm just having 1 beer. Now, in Vancouver and around the world. So
what is that, the new math, Clint?
Yeah. So I've only had 1 beer. So this is 1 beer. But anyways, so did you know that these craft beers nowadays have a compound in them called phenol, PHENOL, which has some fruit. So the compounds are fruit and the 13 minerals that I mentioned on previous shows. And so anyways, do you know that the craft beer that they're making, and this might be Guinness. I hope somebody does some homework. My kids now drink Guinness because it's supposed to be the best beer for you. 90 calories. So this phenol has compounds in it that help your digestive, they help you for anti-aging, they help for everything. So beer is so good for you.
So when I'm in Vegas, I'm going to present you with the phenol beer along with the Miller Lite Urine Cologne, and I'm going to treat you to another additional birthday gift, a little man purse, a little satchel. And you can go around to George McPhee and try to sneak us in, and we'll be escorted out. But you'll have your mints, you'll have your keys, the hotel, credentials, all in your little satchel, your little man bag.
That's all you need. Happy birthday to me. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Lawrence Joseph Melnick.
Exactly. So now, how close are we to the rant, Clint?
It's up to Clint.
I just follow your lead. Let's just go to it.
Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, back to 1986, 87 at the Garden. The rant, the vulgarity that came out of that mouth in that penalty box, you would be shocked in this society today. That was long woke before, but
yeah, very bad.
One day we're going to run the soundtrack on that. That'll be it for the show.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that.
Although it was worse what you said about the jabroni.
Yeah, but that he deserves that. So
agreed.
Okay, my rant is the computer I'm on, and I'm not a techie. I hate everything to do with technology. So let me. Did I tell you I'm getting Social Security, U.S. because I played in the States. Now that I'm 65, and I'm not working. I'm getting U.S. Social Security. Do you know how freaking hard that was for me to get on this computer and do all the downloads, figure out what my salary was, when did I work in the States, all that shit? It took me days and days and days.
Well, you're not good with passwords.
No, 60 freaking passwords to all the shit that we have. So anyways, Clint is the IT guy. And when I was working, so when I was working, I was on for IT with IT because every time you get a new computer, every time you get a new phone, you got to hook up to the quote system and, stockbroken, all the passwords and all the malware and all the bullshit. And you have to do all that shit. So anyways, Clint, can you explain to me, this is a $1,200 Hewlett-Packard computer with the first time I've ever had a camera. How the hell When I turn it on today, is there no power? I haven't used it in a month. Why is there no power? I have to charge it. And then I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm going to miss the show because I have zero.
Plug it in.
No. How does it deplete when you don't use it? How does the power deplete when you don't use it? Clint, go.
I don't know.
Okay, your turn.
You didn't plug the thing in. You got all those outlets. Didn't we talk about in one show? You've got all the accoutrements.
Was it a new computer?
Brand new. It's a brand new computer.
Well, maybe it wasn't charged from the start. Maybe they didn't charge it.
Clint, I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Of course I charge it.
He does need a personal assistant.
It depletes. It depletes without using it.
You've never used it, so you got to charge it.
I need. Well, I have to, but that makes no sense to me. Anyways, your turn. Bullshit.
I don't know how I could surpass that.
Bullshit.
But, okay. Miami Marlins keep their hands in their pockets as the only team in MLB to spend no money this offseason. Shocking. Complete joke of an organization. They should be sold, moved to Montreal, to a community and market that deserves a team that would do the right thing. This team stinks.
Has for years. What year did they win?
They won 2. They won with Jack McKeon in 2004. They beat the Yankees, and then they beat the Indians in 97, 98. So both times they got it as a wild card, and they went all the way. Jimmy Leland got his championship. Great guy. And the skipper, Jack McKeon. So, but both times they broke the team up.
Yeah.
Multiple ownership changes. It's a friggin' joke. And nothing. No movement. The only thing they did, they gave away, again, 2 or 3 of their best players.
As soon as they won, they sold. They traded everybody. So it just, I was just reaching down. I got some beer on ice here, so I don't have to walk very far.
Well, good.
In my den. So
you have your calendar on the desk?
Pardon?
You have your calendar?
Oh yeah.
You want to show want to show our viewers? I don't know if Tony Long saw the calendar.
The calendar is pretty empty now. I'm trying to fill it up, but there
you go.
Yeah.
So you have it circled for the Social Security payment?
Well, I have to phone them. So
now don't forget, you played 3 games for the Baltimore Skipjacks. So they probably owe you about $60.
So that's funny you said that. They do. And so does Los Angeles, because I got hurt in LA. You should
have residuals coming from,
I know that.
Harry Sinden owe you money?
Oh, Harry, don't get me going with that bullshit.
You got the signing bonus.
I got the signing bonus, but
you blew it with Krushelnyski at all those strip clubs.
Well,
I would do the same.
Yeah, you're 20 years old. Where the hell do you think we're going to go? So, but listen to this one. So when you bring up Harry Sinden, so my first year I'm in Boston, and I get my paycheck, and I see a bunch of deductions for incidentals and shit. So incidentals like charging to the room and soups and whatever.
So it's the little the college boy bar.
Yeah. Well, what? No. In the hotel, you get deductions if you ordered stuff from the hotel, like food and stuff. Not once in my 3 years when I was up and down with Boston, did I ever order anything from the hotel. Yet Harry, in his infinite wisdom, deducted my paycheck. Where the fuck did that money go?
No room service?
That's how.
No late night snacks, chicken wings?
Never.
No pizza?
Never.
Oh,
no.
This was a great accoutrement at the LP household. I got a pizza oven. Look at that.
If I did, listen, if I was hungry at night.
I call it the Melnick.
That looks like, where is that from?
Mine. I made it. I got
in the pizza oven.
My daytime job isn't going too great, so I got to diversify.
No
Looks
shit.
good though.
Sure does.
So, anyways,
why would you deduct you the money if you didn't? You probably ran up some hotel bills.
Never.
You probably had
never. I'm 19 years old, 20 years old. I'm not. if I'm hungry at 3:00 in the morning after going out, I'm going to stop at a burger joint and get back then was what, $3 burger? I wouldn't order something from a hotel that's 12. Every paycheck had a deduction. It was bullshit. And phone calls, because back then,
you had to use the hotel phone.
If you phone from a hotel, what was it, $1 a minute?
Exactly. I think there was a lot of late night TV watching there, and a lot of you've always been very lubricated. But I think there you go. Anthony Long put his finger on it. No pun intended. You were watching some late night entertainment.
Did I not mention previously? I'm a IT. I got no idea how to do that shit. So let me finish.
All you had to do was put it on. You put some quarters in the bed so you get the vibration.
That's a lot of the hotels had the vibrating beds too. Remember that? Holy shit!
Billy Kay's got a vibrating bed in the Long Branch Hospital.
Poor Billy. Hey, Billy, if you're still watching, how much weight have you lost?
I hope they don't rip out the kidney.
Oh, you're not. Bruins used to stay at some seedy. No shit. We stayed at the worst.
That motor lodge in Lynn, Mass.
We stayed at the worst freaking hotels ever. No, they were so cheap. It was ridiculous. And I shouldn't be saying that. They used to be. Now they're good. But
you're gonna need a lot of quarters to check out of that hospital tomorrow, buddy.
Exactly. Yeah, wasn't it? It was 25 cents to hook up the bed, throw it in the freaking little. They had the little coin machine.
There was a little box. There was a little
the little box. You put it in. Holy shit. Okay, let me finish. Last call. Let me finish. This is for all those idiot parents that think their kids are going to the NHL. I did a little homework. The odds of making it to the NHL. Okay, in Canada right now, there are 560,000 kids in hockey. 560,000.
560,000
across Canada. Hockey's big. The chances of them going, and we didn't mention the junior over Christmas holidays, but
how many Zamboni drivers are out there?
Well, there you go. So
561,000.
550,000 of those kids will not make it to junior.
Oh.
Like 0.7%. And of that, if you go to junior, which is what we watched on at Christmas, the United States won, good on them. Like 0.2% are going to go from junior and play in the NHL and play for an average of about 4 to 5 years. That's it. So parents, wake up. When you're at the rink and you're yelling at the opposition, and you're yelling at a
lot of anger at those games, you said
you're yelling at the referees, bullshit calls, which is going to happen. They're just kids. Lighten up, because your kid's not making it. Good night.
Well, here's my 2025 mantra: be strong when you're weak. Be brave when you're scared. Be humble when you're victorious, and be a badass every day.
Hey, remember, Lawrence. Oh, this is going to be good. Hey, Lawrence, remember, Red Bull gives you wings, beer gives you balls. All right?
Love it. Or, as some great, profound mind once said, eat when you're hungry, drink when you're thirsty, sleep when you're tired.
Pretty simple.
Absolutely. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Season 2. Another live show coming up. Thanks for watching. Follow, like the Larrys. Did a little breakdown with Clint the other day. Over 32,000 views of this epic since we debuted August 1st. So, Billy Kay, feel better.
Yeah.
Tony Long. We got viewers now in Germany, the Ukraine, Japan, Canada, United States, United Kingdom, and Australia.
See you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. See.
Bye, guys.